Are we live? Yes! Guys, welcome to the G-Spot. Courtney G-Spot, my show. Welcome to Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join us, with you, with us, together on the road to financial freedom. Have you read the title of tonight's show? Have you been watching the past few episodes? I hope for the past couple months. Because if you have, you've been making money like I have. And if you've been watching, you know how much money I've been making. And that's all you're going to get because I'm going to be making a lot more money. Because this thing's about to take off on Thursday. We're going to get a stuff Tuesday, pack our bags, put in our little overhead compartments, get the stewardess to come over, give you a lap dance and a bag of peanuts, and take the fuck off. And we're going to go straight to the moon. Are you guys ready to go with me? Because we're going, you guys. Hopefully you've been here tonight. Courtney G Spot, episode 100 and what are we at? 2 right now. Bringing the world together, balance between the good and the bad, and more recently, a lot of crypto stuff because that's how we're making some money. And when I say we, you, I, and the mysterious voice in the background, DC. Where you at, bro? You here tonight?
I think that was too low.
Was it too low?
Sorry,
I got this whole. I got a whole like pack of like space balls I got from my son's birthday the past couple days. So we've been celebrating my son's 10th birthday, and he's all about the crypto because he knows what's up at stake right now. DC,
what is up?
What do you want to say to the people?
Welcome to the G Spot. 1 second. I just feel like the music's so loud.
Is it loud? Should I turn it down?
Let's see. Is it loud? Maybe, yeah, just like a notch.
A notch or two. You guys tell me if the music's too loud. We always have the music in the background. Make sure you tell us if you hear.
It's a nice vibe.
Nice vibe.
But anyways, welcome people to the. Will it help us search better for you? Microsoft
What is going on?
Collect results.
No.
I don't want you to collect shit.
Got it. Stop. Everybody, what is happening tonight? We got so many things going on. Can't even get the words out your mouth.
Right. As the man said, I am DC. I'm the mysterious voice in the background. If you are a long-term viewer, you've seen my hand a couple times, and I've actually accidentally revealed my face once and then purposely showed my face for like a nanosecond. So that's all you get.
We should do a giveaway on that sometime. We'll do a big giveaway. As soon as I get a lot of money, we'll do like $1,000 giveaway. If they can find the episode find the timestamp of when this is, when you can see DC's face, and we'll do this in the future. But you guys have to make sure you like, subscribe, and join the conversation. Get that bell on, be a part of this, because if you've noticed in the past, I've given away crypto. And 2 weeks ago, I said I was going to give away $100 for episode 100, which I'm still doing. I just haven't received the tokens yet because the devs are getting everything lined out, and that's what's launching on Thursday with the Earnhub. You guys know the words. This is all I've been talking about for quite a while now. I always talk about Pi. Always talk about all these other coins I get into.
Speaking of Pi.
But Earnhub, my friends, Earnhub.
The key word for the night is Earnhub, but I definitely did want to bring up Pi. It's kind of a little late to be super successful with Pi, but it's never too late to get in on the party. They are starting to make their final steps into the free world.
The mainnet.
Yeah.
The main network, the blockchain, back to the world of the Pi's. Oh my gosh. This is what we've been waiting for 2.5 years.
You start messaging all your people.
890 times. What's up, Daniel? Good morning, neighbor. Good evening, neighbor. Yes.
What's up, neighbor?
But 890 times it says I pushed that Pi button. 800. If you go into the thing, right now Pi is getting ready for the mainnet. You can stake it, and you can earn an extra percentage. You can choose your time frame in which you can stake. You can choose the amount you want to stake. Blah blah blah, and you can get more. They're about to go to mainnet. But go in the app. But yes, Earnhub is where most of my, in fact, like 99% of my money is because of the passive income. Because it's a savings account on crack. You're going to be able to take any amount of money and make passive income, daily income. And when I only had like $2,000 to $3,000, I was making $30 to $50 a day on low volume, on their low trading volume. So imagine if you had $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. You can make a shit toad of money.
That is
our new word. It's a shit toad of money.
We just fucking locked that in.
Hashtag shit toad.
Hashtag shit toad.
You can make a shit toad of money by just holding Earnhub, and they have the AnyFlex system where you can choose any coin on the Binance chain, soon to be any coin in existence. They have their pools, which will swap every 2, 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how good they go. Then they have their play to earn game coming, which is a casino game. Then they have their stuff that I don't know if I'm even supposed to mention yet. A third pool, essentially, to where you can stay for long periods of time. I think there's something to do with that. Can't go into too much detail because I don't have it all. But they got so much shit. And a direct buy button. Imagine that. Instead of having to go through 12 steps to try and figure out how to buy the crypto and move it to your wallet and then move it to the D app and swap it to this coin to make sure you can buy the coin, you can go into their D app, push a button, and buy it with your credit card. What? Mic drop. Poof. For real. Safe Moon Stoner. What's up, my friend? Hashtag shit toad. A shit toad of money. Guys, we're going to make a shit toad of money. Keep following this. I appreciate you hashtagging that. Look, he's already ready to go.
Yes.
We like that. That's how we like our community. We get involved with our people. We don't have a lot of people because nobody seems to want to listen to me because I'm not stupid. I don't have my titties hanging out. But
I seen a dumbass video on TikTok the other day, and I was all like, of course it was a woman with big breasts. We're not women haters here.
No. I love breasts.
To announce women or anything like that. I'm just saying.
It's unfair.
It's unfair.
Completely unfair.
For a woman to get attention. All she has to do is wear a low-cut shirt.
On the internet. That's it. 1,000 views in 10 minutes.
I don't have to do it. But Atul, what's up, bro?
Atul, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show.
My favorite part, though, is men. Thank God we're coming together, and we're not standing for this anymore. Like,
fight with the resistance.
So many times I've seen in the comments of a woman's video where she's half naked, just shaking her butt, and literally no hashtags or just little typescripts or anything. And they'll always call them out on, say you just don't have any other talents. Like, that's it.
Give us something else.
Yeah.
Can you do math? Do you know how to sew?
Because
you fly a plane?
Listen. This is the next biggest argument that's going to kill the human race. Literally. I know it's not a lot of women, but most women kind of feel like this. They just don't want men to be so attracted to them. And I'm like, you know how hormones work, right? Like, that's literally how the whole thing works. So if you want us to just, and we already are, like, look at this man right here. He does not want a relationship because it's fucking bullshit. So it
doesn't mean I don't like titties.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't provide the amount of time for a young lady at this moment. So I choose to remain single so I don't hurt a female's feelings. I would rather not do that instead of just use and abuse. That's not my style.
But yeah, obviously the younger generation is realizing this more and more, that women don't have so much to offer. And I'm not saying that you guys are less than us. I'm just saying some of you only can get half naked on the internet, start an OnlyFans, and that's the only way you can provide for yourself, because you don't have any character, you don't have any good upbringing, so you probably have a shitty attitude and resting bitch face, which is most not people's problem, But still, you can't hold down a real job. You can't work at a Target. You can't work at a Starbucks.
But you can pull your titties out.
But yeah, you can pull your titties out on OnlyFans and make millions of dollars a month, and thank God you got.
And titties. then you ask why you're not getting respect. Like it's
right. And that's the next thing.
Why do men treat me so badly?
Women want all this.
Because you treat yourself badly.
Right.
If you abuse yourself, people around you will abuse you. That's what it is.
I've seen this little snippet of a talk show where women are like, well, why aren't men good anymore?
Oh, good. Yeah. I was about to bring that up.
Yeah.
Where the women were like, "What? I want a traditional." They're all dolled out, hair down, nails, and I want a traditional man who goes to work. Yeah. What about the traditional woman?
It's 2021. Yeah,
well, yeah,
it
is. So you should make your own fucking money. If you want to be you want a traditional man that goes to work and busts his ass, then cook some shit and clean some shit. And that's not me saying that's what you have to do, but you talking traditions. You can't have him be traditional and you sit over there and just do your fucking nails, put your jewelry on, and shake your titties on the internet. Like, that's not traditional. My grandma did not do anything like that. That's traditional, is to be a wife. If you want a husband to be a husband, the way a husband was told to be back in 1968 or whatever the fuck.
Go to work.
That's what the woman
fix the house.
Back
work
then.
on the cars.
Women didn't have rights.
Yada.
I mean, only white men had rights, and it was some bullshit, and it was horrible.
I'm black, by the way, and I'm totally shaking my head.
Yeah, he agrees. He's one of those.
Yeah.
I'm traveling right now, so my internet is slow. Sorry, bro. No need to travel more than 100 kilometers an hour if you bust the fire.
I love women. We love women too.
We love women.
As any conscious man knows, they don't always exactly know what they want.
Women's. Women's.
So yeah, they don't necessarily always know what they want.
In fact, to me, the hottest woman, and is not necessarily the one that sits at home and cooks the dinner. The hottest woman to me is that one that stands up and does what she needs to do for her life to maintain it, whether she has a child or she has a job or she has a career or she has a plan or she has a goal. That's a real woman, not one that I'm supposed to spend thousands of dollars on so you look faker than you did when you take that shit off. I'm not a big fake person anyway. I'm not a big fan of makeup. I don't really like makeup.
Me neither. I hate makeup.
I'm not a fan of it.
I was about to say, I was with
I like natural women.
I was messing around with this chick one time, and it finally came time for me to go over to her house and hang out. And she's like, I'm going to go take a shower real quick. And then she comes out, and I'm like, bitch, who are you?
Ooh.
Who are you?
Ooh.
That's not, hey, get the other one out here. I don't know who you are.
You're the third sister, right? The one they stick in the closet. What happened? No, that's.
She went somewhere else and sent you out here, didn't she?
That's what again. They put the fake on, the fake nails, the fake hair, the fake this, the makeup,
that's the other part that
and the
gets
fake bra.
You do all that stuff on the internet,
and
then people can't even recognize you. Yes, Atul, the world does.
Absolutely, Atul.
100% all the way around. Not even just the women. The outlook.
The men dreams. Are dicks.
Yeah,
the men are douchebags.
Like. Oh man, I've been apologizing to women for the male species for so long. I'm sorry, we do suck. We don't have it right either. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and bash on some men for a minute.
You know how awkward it feels when I drove taxi for a woman to get in, just me and her, and it's not awkward because I made her feel comfortable. She thanked me for me making her feel comfortable and not threatened in any way. But that's weird to me that I have to be one of how many men that made her uncomfortable in a single situation to make her have to thank me. That not be necessary. That every man should treat a woman like a woman and respectively. I mean, the way they want to be treated. Just like every woman should treat a man. I mean, every man should treat a man that way. It's a respecting. It's a human thing. You should be human. Yes, the world needs to change. And that's why I love Thanos too. The only problem is, Atul, I'd be afraid like half those people were the good ones, you know?
Right, and I was just about to say that too. I mean,
that glove isn't biased.
I get that it has to be a random selection because that's the only way for it to be fair.
Yeah, can we do a test?
But God forbid, the majority of the 50% that goes away.
Yeah, take
my
son or my mom.
Yeah, what do we lose?
My brothers
or fucking. Unfortunately, we kind of need the Waltons. Walmart's a necessary evil.
Is there any other people that are good? Up in the high levels of money. Who has money that's good?
Bezos does good things, doesn't he?
He built a rocket.
Bezos?
Yeah. Starlink.
Oh, yeah.
He did. In fact, Michael Strahan.
Microsoft's kind of.
Michael Strahan's about to go to outer space on Starlink, I think is what I read.
Microsoft kind of necessary. They do a lot of the computer chips and stuff. Microsoft and Intel.
Well, Intel is Microsoft.
Okay, so Microsoft. Yeah. We need Microsoft, Elon, and Waltons, and we're good.
And what's a really good video game developer? PlayStation 4. Anybody who develops PlayStation 4 shit.
Did you hear about the Sony debacle thing?
What happened now?
The vice president was a diddler. Yeah, but just the vice president, not the CEO or anything like that. I almost threw my PlayStation in the garbage. I swear to God. Tisha brought that up to me, and I was like, are you serious? I had to look into it because I was like, no, I will throw my PlayStation out right now. I cannot support anything, even though I got it for free and I didn't pay any money. But
that's
I
a
will
hard
not
one.
support anything that has to do. That's why I already didn't eat it somewhere.
Well, they're also Asian too, right? If I'm not mistaken, they're from.
Oh yeah.
So I expect no, I can't say that.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know what China's aid of consent is.
Japan.
Far East.
I just assume most of them over there are perverts anyway.
They
have underpants in vending machines.
Yeah, if you have a ladies' undergarment vending machine, and we're not talking like, oh, I need a pair of panties right now.
Yeah,
these are used panties.
Yeah.
Okay, so when they collect used panties from somewhere,
Yeah.
I want to know how much those women make to just wear a pair of panties for a day and then put them in a bottle.
Our women can do this.
Bella Thorne sold her bathwater for like $10,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah, Skinny showed me something the other day. A woman, she makes thousands of dollars bottling her farts.
Oh, hell no. Oh, man. I'm trying to get Tisha to take pictures of her feet. I'm like, honey, you don't even know. It's just
you don't have to put your face
in. Yeah, you don't like...
Don't put your face back here.
Just put your feet out here.
Put your feet out there.
Let me put some nail polish on.
In fact, do it when she's asleep.
Oh, sleeping feet pics.
Sleeping feet pics.
So much money.
I put a little pillow on her.
OnlyFans. Candid OnlyFeet.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, join the conversation. Obviously, we don't just talk about crypto.
Yeah, this is kind of going back to our roots, and we are way early with the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Sorry if you are a new viewer. This is not how it normally goes.
But Earnhub.
We're just at Earnhub.
Earnhub.
Back to Earnhub.
Okay, but take pictures of feet.
Gets you more Earnhub. Gets you more financial freedom.
Yeah, you can make money and just invest that feet money into Earnhub.
And I was thinking about this as I watched a little video on Ninja the other day, because apparently it's not so popular anymore, which is obvious even if you're not a video game enthusiast. But
why is he not popular? Because he sucks?
Oh no, he's still as good as he's always ever been. It's just he's done it all already. He's completed the video game money train, and he's out of options basically. I mean, he's still worth a shit ton of money, but could you imagine? Yeah, $10,000. I know,
for the
right?
feet.
Like, could you imagine if we could fart in a cup for $10,000? Like, oh my god,
I would dip my nuts in hot chocolate and paint a picture with them for $10,000.
Yeah, I would make tea with my pubic hairs.
Yeah.
Like,
can you do that? Put your nut hair in tea bags and.
No, but I bet you could do that with like some fine. Oh man.
Some woman.
Man.
Shave her pubes and put it in a tea bag. Someone would buy that.
I don't even like Taylor Swift that much. I know. Go ahead, barf if you have to. Thrown at me, but I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan, and I'm not sniffing her farts. I'm not licking her butthole. None of that stuff.
See, I'm not into that gross shit either.
Just a beauty. Let's get past it.
All right, Earnhub. All right. So
back to Ninja for real though, because we were talking about this. So I feel like, it's a lot easier to get your 15 minutes of fame.
Oh
nowadays.
yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, look at Twizzler brains.
Took their 15 minutes of fame money and then invested it into something.
That's what you 15-minute people need to.
Like, let's see what Ninja's worth right now, and then imagine if he invested all that in Bitcoin.
And not even all that. Just take fucking 10% of it.
Yeah.
If you had $1 million and you put $100,000 into Earnhub, holy shit, the daily income you could get. I can't wait till I hit $100,000.
So he's worth about $40 million. So imagine if he took $10 million of that, 5 years. Let's see what his 2015. If it'll tell me.
They got to be investing. Oh, did you see what Tony Hawk is doing with NFTs? Check this shit out, guys. Look at this stuff right here. Tony Hawk is retiring.
Yep.
5 of his tricks, and he went on a binge to try and perfect these 5 tricks, and he's selling these 5 tricks as NFTs, and he will now no longer perform these tricks. He can't do it anymore. So he will no longer perform these tricks, and he's selling these as NFTs. Go look this shit up. I bet you it's going to be worth fucking a hell of a lot of money.
So the only solid number I got was 2018, and he was still worth about $12 million.
Ninja?
Yeah, Ninja. So, I mean, imagine if he would have invested, I don't know what Bitcoin was. Let's see what Bitcoin was in 2018.
Abdul, you should sell everything and put it in Earnhub. No, not financial advice.
Yeah, definitely not.
This is not financial advice. Do your own research. Make sure you invest in these things. Go to the Telegram. Look at the devs. Do it all yourself. But I promise you this shit's going to pop.
So, Bitcoin was worth roughly $6,000 in 2018. So, if Tyler would have put $4 million into Bitcoin in 2018, he would have had 666 Bitcoins. time we'll just say 50,000 is $33 million. He would basically have his whole net worth.
You would
a quarter of his net worth not even five.
That's 8 times. He would have 8 times his money.
Yeah.
Off
of a quarter of his net worth 5 years ago.
And this is why, right now with Earnhub, your $1,000 could turn into $10,000 very easily, and not even necessarily on the price going up, but the reflections. Just the reflections.
And I mean, we don't try to go too deep into explanations. So if you want to know how the whole Anyflex and pool stuff works, this is just watching some more in-depth YouTube videos where they're a lot closer financial advisors than we are.
Yeah.
I don't think there are many actual degreed financial advisors on YouTube.
That's why we all have to say the same thing.
Yeah, we're not financial advisors.
But go to the Telegram.
This is not financial advice. We're just telling you what we know.
Go to the Twitter.
You can make money off crypto, and it's so easy. Even if you just shotgun your money into a bunch of different cryptos, again, do your own research. Find something that looks halfway decent.
Invest in something.
Something.
If you're not going to invest in this one, the next 2 years are going to be bad for the economy. We need to something. Athul, you'll get something, bro. I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I've never personally.
I've never won anything either. 2 years of trying to do a give. I've never won anything. The only thing I've ever won, I got some money with Earnhub. That's it. Which it's fine because the reflections I've earned off of them was able to pay for my son's birthday party stuff. So again,
look, there you go.
He had a bouncy house. I was able to pay cash for that shit. Not buy it. I mean, rent it. But again,
and with all good
reflections,
graces,
guys.
They'll be going to Disneyland.
That's the plan. I want to take my child to Disneyland.
You go to Land or World?
I don't know. What's different? Truthfully, I want to go to Legoland or whatever.
Oh man, I've always wanted to go there too. That's just up north.
But isn't there one in Florida next to Disneyland or World or some shit? Because I know there's one in Kansas City, but that one doesn't have roller coasters. I'm gonna go to the one with the roller coasters.
Okay, let's see.
But yes, Athul, I got you, bro. I'll give you a little something when Earnhub drops his thing. Guys, this is no joke. Because you can compound with this. You can earn. Is it Florida? Yeah. Cool. Now, you can compound with it. So you can earn in one of their pools, stake in one of the pools, get a token that also reflects in their token. And now you're just compounding and you get this circle of funds.
Athul has to go to class. Thank you, Athul.
Thank you for being here, Athul.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, once I get some stuff, I'll holler at you. Enjoy your class. Keep studying, my friend. I know you're the tech guy. Keep going. You're doing great. Keep it up. We'll see you next time. The only you need to be is you. We'll give you a little taste of that right now.
And don't forget to live it fully every day.
Live it fully. Okay. Phil, peace out, bro. But you guys, again, like, subscribe, join the conversation. We talk about whatever. We'll engage in the. If you want to talk about something besides crypto, throw it out there. We don't give a shit. We'll talk about it.
We're down for whatever.
We're just like making money.
We don't like politics too much.
No. We kind of stay away from religion to a point. We might kind of joke around about it, but
and if it comes into a contextual point about religion, we might talk about it. But we're not like super quote a Bible verse around here or anything like that. Yada yada, good stuff. But we will go off on some tangents, as you see around 15-minute mark of this episode. We talk about some crazy stuff. Usually, any proper hour-long episode around minute 35 to 45. Where we're definitely way out there. We've said all the important stuff. We've told you to invest and check out Anyflex and all that stuff. And
and BabyJesus 816 everywhere. If you already don't know,
yeah, check it out. Join the conversations. That's where you're going to find your most pertinent information.
We try to do this every Sunday. We did. I mean, we move it around, but
I think it started on Fridays, then we moved to Saturdays.
Yeah, we did you tried like 3 times a week, didn't we? At one point.
Oh, yeah. At one point, we did try to do it like 3 times a week. That was like a little crazy. We're not financially free enough for that.
No, we're getting there. We're getting there. I really put it by the new year. Everything has changed.
At least by spring break. At least by spring break next year, the train should be sufficiently under its own power. We're going to be rolling and on our way to the moon.
Yeah, I need a new laptop. We're going to go start with that, too, with this whole equipment setup thing, because this shit's slow. At least we're not glitchy like we were last week. That was really upsetting.
No, this is much better.
We had a really good audience last week, and then we were glitchy as fuck. And it really
30 minutes, which is not us
pissed me off. I don't think we had one member that was an original member. That was all new people. I feel. So anyway,
we had like 25 views by the end of the show, which I know that's not nothing. For us, that's everything.
Yeah. That's why we like seeing the names over and over. I know him. I speak to him on Twitter because there he is right there. In fact, he's messaging me right now on Telegram. I like the people I see again because they're dedicated. Those are the ones I want to give stuff to. Those are the ones that I want to.
Shoot, we even got Colin back last episode.
Yeah, Colin even showed back up.
That's crazy.
Daniel was here in the beginning.
You start telling people you made $50,000, they want to know what's
up. Like how do you make
the same shit we've been saying every single episode, even when we were mostly just a current event world news type shit episodes. We were still talking about pie and crypto and Bitcoin and all that stuff.
You know, I've gone up 2 miners on pie in the past 2 weeks, and I haven't shared anything in months. I don't know where these people came from. I guess they're just
finally catching on. Maybe somebody you told something or sent a message a while ago and they heard it out in the world and they're like, "Who's that guy that said that shit to me?"
And I'm not saying I know all the shit I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to take a chance on something, and I've taken a lot of chances this year and I failed miserably.
My man's lost $30,000.
A lot. Now I didn't. It wasn't. I had it. I gained it and then lost it. So that was heart wrenching, but it was a little easier to get over. Because I didn't dump my life savings into it.
Yeah, it wasn't like you took $30,000 out of a savings.
I might have.
And got a rug pull or something.
I might have never came back to crypto after that one.
But I mean, you were pretty upset at the
time. But coming back, I found SafeMoon, which led me all over the place, which led me to SafeEarn. I just wanted some more SafeMoon at the beginning. Then here's SafeEarn, this amazing coin, and now they've got an amazing team. Now I work for the team. Now I know the team. Now I talk to people every day. Now, one of the people donated money for my son's birthday.
For the background record, when he says work for the team, he's just more of a moderator type thing.
Yeah, I'm not a dev. I don't create anything.
He's gotten some money for his efforts, but it's not like he gets a regular paycheck.
It's not a paycheck. Yeah, it's just like a little bit of BNB, which is beautiful, which has allowed me to, help other people out with this, that, and the other. And but it's a fantastic team. That's what I've started investing in is teams now as opposed to just the coin. Yeah, the coins are good. They need to do something. Need to make sure they have a use case.
And speaking of what he just said, that's a good point for do your own research. Again, he doesn't just look at charts anymore. He's not looking at charts. He's going all the way into the contract and the white paper.
And I go on Twitter and I find their Telegram and I find their Medium posts and I find their Reddit posts.
Find the pushers.
Instagram, and then you go and then you listen to their voice chats and you follow the AMAs on YouTube and you go on the Twitter AMAs and you ask questions and you listen to other people ask questions and you see how they handle people. And this isn't like you don't just go out and say, "Oh, here's a new coin," you buy it. That's stupid.
Yeah, this ain't the pink sheets. We're not doing the pink sheets business.
And
even though that can be lucrative, in real stocks, I did do the pink sheets for a while. I love penny stocks personally when I'm investing into businesses and stuff like that. Because again, it's a penny stock. It doesn't cost a lot to get a lot of shares, and if you go ahead and read their news stuff and keep up with them and see their steps and that they're making towards the ultimate goal. It's pretty easy to pull a Doge. You buy a shit ton of coins at 0.0001 and it goes up to 26 cents and you've made a good decent chunk of money.
I feel like that totally Earnhub can do this. I mean, they kill 1 0 from here. I can't even imagine my money. Oh my God. We just moved to 3 zeros 1. We're at 4 zeros 1. Moved to 3 zeros 1.
Oh man. I don't see why I can't go to a penny.
Okay, we have to do math on this.
Oh, man.
So it would need to be an association with their volume and market cap. So if, in this instance, Earnhub has 35 trillion tokens. In order to go to a penny, they would have to have a $350 billion market cap. Does that make sense? Take 35 trillion times a penny. And how much money do you get? So if each token was worth 1 penny, it should be 350 and 9 zeros.
That's 4 columns. Yeah, 9 zeros. 3, 6, 9 zeros?
35 trillion is 12 zeros and a 35.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Times 1 penny.
Times 0.01 is $350 billion.
Okay, to get it to a current without a burn, because they burn half at launch, they'd have to get to $350 million market cap. Currently not quite possible. If you look at Shiba, Doge, any of those popular coins that are anywhere near that. Their market cap is just over $1, $2, $3 billion, somewhere around there. So let's move it back a little bit. 3 zeros or 2 zeros and a 1 would put it at a $35 billion market cap.
Which is extremely doable at this point.
3 zeros and a 1 is only a
keeping up
keep going.
on their pre-sale. They did 2.3 million.
3.2 million.
I got it backwards. I'm dyslexic. That's why I can't do math very well.
Like 3.2 or 3.4 million dollars.
Somewhere in the 3.5 range.
In 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes on their pre-sale. So
no, on their launch. I'm sorry.
On their launch.
On the pre-sale sold out in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, the pre-sale sold out in 10 seconds. They had something like 250 BNB or some shit like that worth of coins, and they sold that shit.
So everybody wants this shit.
Oh yeah.
So to get to 3 zeros and a 1, it would only have to be a $3.5 billion market cap. Take 35 trillion times 3 zeros 1.
35 trillion dollars.
12 zeros.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I got you. 3 zeros.
3 zeros 1.
3 point.
That's $3.5 billion. If Doge is at a what market cap? Shiba's at a what market cap? Shiba's at a what? 2 billion, 2.5 billion?
Oh, I don't even know. We're about to find out. Doge market cap is at poor Doge. their price is down to 16 cents. Oh, come on, Paige. Before I beat a pitch. Trading volume is still 668 million, but their market cap is basically 22 billion.
$22 billion. So, if Earnhub got to 1/7 the market cap of Doge, we would move a 0. You guys catching this? This is easy peasy for sheezy.
And their circulating supply is 132 billion.
Right. But see, we don't have to worry about the circuit. That's why they're at 16 cents. So if you take 132 million times 16 cents, you should come up with their total market cap. That's how that shit's supposed to work. You take the total supply times each individual price. That's your market cap.
So Shiba's got 550 trillion coins. Market cap's currently at 19.5 billion.
19.5 billion on Shiba, 22 billion on Doge, and both those coins don't do shit. Nothing. What do you do with Shiba? Nothing. What do you do with Doge? Nothing. You know what you do with Earnhub? Make a lot of fucking money. You guys hearing this shit yet? You seeing this? To move a times 10 is only a $3.5 billion market cap, which is nothing. They're already at a $400 million market cap, and they're not even launched officially yet. They've only got like under 10,000 holders. Holy shit, guys. Do you see this? This is why I like math. Because once you can figure those numbers out, that's why you can see it. That's why we can see it. So I'm telling you right now, not financial advice. Do your own research. Earnhub. Go buy that shit. That's financial advice. I don't care.
But not solidified because we don't want you to like come back later and be mad that.
If anybody comes back to me later and mad, I'm going to be mad because that means we didn't go up in money, which means it didn't work. Which I'll eat my own words. But I've invested. I don't also ever talk about anything I don't invest in myself. I'll mention things that other people mention just to get it out there. That's cool. Meta Hero, Crow, all these other ones that people bring up all the time. 88 Cash, BUSD, and
there's currently 2,000 holders of Earnhub.
And that's not counting the locked up tokens. We got to take the 10,000 from free. So there's probably about 12 to 15,000 holders, under 20,000 holders. Guys, $400 million. The timestamp would be a $4 billion market cap from here. I watch the first month. I put money on it. I'll put my money on it. If I'm wrong, you have to double my money. If I'm wrong, I'll give you half my money. It's not very fair either way, right? But it's going to work. I wouldn't bet that because it's going to work. These guys are so beyond dedicated.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just listening to the anime and not knowing that much, and what I don't understand, this man right here can explain it to me. So I know I'm not misunderstanding it. I'm not just hearing nice fluff words and going, oh, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Because, again, this man, sits here at least half the week, and he's just doing research. Again, he doesn't just look, oh, hey, look, a new company that's way down here. Let's go ahead and throw some money at it.
Even if I even follow the FUD, if I hear some shit, someone talking some shit, okay, well, give me something legitimate to hold on to. You want to holler scam? Okay, I'll listen for a split second because I want to know where you're getting your facts. What bit of information have you picked up to tell me that this might be a scam? And I want to see it. I'll look at it and I'll feel it. If you got something, don't just come scream words. Don't just knock on the door and run away. We used to play that shit when we were 8 years old. I don't do that shit anymore. You got some sort of fucking facts you want to bring to the table.
It's so funny.
Bring them.
Small tangent. So I seen this video where some friends did their friends the ding dong ditch, and they got fucking caught because 6 out of 10 people have a freaking camera
now. Yeah. Did you see
man.
the other one where the guys dressed up as mannequins, as Squid Game mannequins in the front yard, and put a TV in a box because people were stealing packages off their porch? And so people would go up to steal a package, and
story, but I didn't watch the video.
Eight of the mannequins were coming to life, coming after the people, and they were scaring them off. It's pretty funny.
Oh man, that's.
But I hate scammers. I'm a big anti-scammer individual. I like to hunt them down.
Shout out this guy.
Yes. The Russian guy.
No.
You ever watched the Russian scammer? He's very good. I'm the Russian's #1 scammer. He's really good. Or hacker.
Mark Rober,
yeah. The boxes.
Yeah, he makes those boxes.
Boxes that explode glitter and
fart lets
smell.
the people actually get away for a little bit. It's attached with cameras, sometimes a speaker system, and GPS. So you can see
fart spray.
Yeah, fart sprays, then glitter. I don't know. I don't want to give away all of it. Go watch his videos.
Mark Rober, man, he's really good. He's super good, smart. He's like a engineer and all sorts of stuff.
I don't know if he's done one recently. Quick search looks like the last one he did was 11. He doesn't post very often.
Yeah, because it takes some time to do these. In fact, he got one of them where he went down and some. Oh, wow, that's new. Can you see me? We're unstable right now, according to the chat. We were unstable for a split second. That's why I need to get a new computer. I think even with a new computer, the internet will be fine. And I was just going to ask you, can I just not log on here while you log on to your laptop with the communications password, your password onto this instead of using his internet?
Oh, yeah, that should be.
Oh, okay. I was curious about that.
Yeah.
But we'll do that next time.
For sure.
So how do you guys, how you doing tonight? Where's everybody? I see there's 2 people here, but nobody's talked for a while. I know Athul's gone. Is it Daniel, you in the house? And who else was up there earlier? Safe Moon Stoner, that's right. Safe Moon Stoner, thanks for being here. If you're here, if you're not here, thanks for showing up. And again, at this point, it's anything, a click is nice. We try to engage. We try to get people to be a part of this. We've been doing this for 2 years. I think at one point we'd give some sort of information away that helped. And I think we have. I feel like we have.
Oh, you mean just in general?
In general, some sort of help.
Gosh.
Even if it's just a smile here and there. We've got a couple people that appreciate that.
I know we're funny. We're not just full of ourselves.
Fucking hilarious. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You preparing yourself?
Am I?
He's thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Are you thinking about it? We do that in the chat a lot, too. I don't know if you noticed the Earnhub chat.
Yeah.
Last night, we had a session.
Nice.
Like, a lot of us had a session.
That's cool.
The whole chat. Like, everybody was...
Oh, man, I missed the session.
Yeah. It's kind of fun
Well,
sometimes.
let me catch up.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't have both taken a drink at the same time, but whatever. We're at minute 40. We don't give a shit anymore. Welcome to the famous minute 40, where everything goes out the window. We might talk about fucking duck butts.
Duck butts.
I don't even know.
Hey, someone messaged me. I got a message.
Speaking of duck butts, I think it's turtles. You know, turtles can breathe out of their butts. I did not know that. There's this guy on TikTok that it'll be like, usually it's a silly video or somebody will like be asking a silly question or starting a dumbass story. He'll just pop in, say some sarcastic remark to it, and then give you a fun fact. And I've learned so many crazy things because of him. I don't know exactly the name of his channel. I don't know how to look it up quickly. But if you scroll TikTok and you look for intellectual shit, you'll find him. I'm actually pretty sure he's like in commercials now and shit like that. He's so popular, so to speak. He's riding out his 30 minutes of fame. I feel like he get 30 minutes nowadays.
Yeah, more than 15, at least twice so much.
Yeah, so he's riding.
Yeah, you'll get an album.
Oh yeah, it's something. He'll be on a talk show one day, and then he'll get a huge follow increase.
Talking about the millions of views, you got the one video.
Oh man.
But I tell you, a really good educational show, Drunk History. You ever watch that?
Yes.
Drunk History. That's a really awesome one. Real facts, real truth, but talked about by drunk people.
Yeah, they're just drunk as shit.
And they reenact the history. So, like, the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, the guy tells a story, and the story he's telling is reenacted by comedians, and it's fucking hilarious.
I think that was my favorite part. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah.
It's like, it was real science.
Yeah.
But it was just basically ha-has the whole time.
Yeah.
And obviously Bill Nye is just some crazy dude
that
happens to be extremely intelligent.
That's why I like Beekman's World.
Imagine Elon with a personality.
Yeah, like Neil deGrasse Tyson, just without just
all the blackness.
Yeah, just all white. But Beekman's World.
I can say shit like that.
And I'm not racist, so I can too. But yeah, Beekman's World was a shit. Do you remember that one with the rat and the really cute assistant? Bill Nye was by himself, and he had, he'd do some shit. But Beekman's World was odd.
Actually,
but it was also
for
learning
any of
some
the
stuff.
parents out there, if you know who freaking Blippi is, Bill Nye was our Blippi. You don't have young kids, so you don't know who Blippi is. But imagine Blue's Clues, but real life educational. So he'll go do an episode on like tractors or science emporiums or stuff like that. So yeah, Blue's Clues, but educational.
Right.
Like real life educational. Fire, you go to the fire station, yada yada yada.
Nice.
But
Sesame Street style.
Basically, yeah.
My son's been watching the old Animaniacs.
Hey.
That's a good one, the old school Animaniacs.
Yeah. They had, oh man, that's what I miss about old cartoons.
Because they educated you, but they were goofy.
Yeah, like you'd watch the whole episode, and you'd like have small realizations through the episode, and at the end, and they're like, remember, don't be a dick to your friends.
Yeah.
And you're like,
okay.
So right.
Then you went out and you weren't a dick.
Yeah.
What is there any shows nowadays that give a lesson at the end, like Mr. T? Remember, kids, don't be mean to your friends. You shouldn't hang around those kind of people. I pity the fool.
Oh man, hey, those.
Did you watch it? Have you watched those videos? Oh my God, go watch the 1980s Mr. T inspirational videos. Remember, kids,
don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Oh, man.
Remember, kids, your self-esteem is really important. Oh my God, they're so good. You just all children.
Oh God.
Mr. T's a cool name, Mr. T.
Oh,
he was the best. But
you shouldn't make fun of people's hairstyles.
Yeah, that was cute. But again, it was all taught you something.
Oh, man.
Everything taught you something. Even wrestling.
Yeah.
Like all of it.
Don't call women bitches.
Yeah. Get your bitch some chocolate. Don't call her a bitch, but get your Key and Peele. You seen it? You should go watch it.
Oh, man.
Key and Peele. They're hilarious.
They are. They're funny as fuck. I believe they are the semi-politically correct Chappelle Show.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Chappelle Show. Well, actually, in all reality, Chappelle Show ended because it got way too risque to the point where
you saw that interview with David Letterman. He told the specific joke. There was a reason why. Earnhub strong.
Yes.
Woo woo. But it was that joke that had to do with the little angels and in fact in the censored tape episodes on the DVD. his two co-hosts, Charlie Murphy and the other guy came out.
Charlie Murphy.
They showed the skit that and then they put it up to the audience and asked them, "Hey, well, how do you feel about this?" And it kind of makes sense because the way it looked. Okay, so when you make fun of white people, it's the same shit. You know, we stink like cats and we eat macaroni and cheese and whatever the fuck. But
bland ass food.
But that's not a racial thing. But the jokes that were being written for the black people and Hispanics hit upon the racial stereotypes, which it hit too close to home. And so that was the reasoning behind why he wanted to leave, because it's not necessarily you weren't making fun of white people. It's just that those were the things that were being held back in the prejudices to begin with.
Right.
So that's
So Dave just got to a point where he realized he's like,
someone wasn't laughing correctly.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, that's funny to you, but that's not funny to me.
Right.
That actually hurts my feelings. And they're like, you're gonna do it, and you're gonna like it if you want to get paid.
And then he comes back with a fucking vengeance, and all his stand-ups more recently are the best shit in the world. In fact, the one where he talked about his transgender friend was an unreal story. If you ever heard of it. Heard the story and everybody wants to protest Dave and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But nobody actually listens to his fucking words, just like this whole generation nowadays. They don't know how to read.
All they heard was a black man talking about transgender people.
They don't know the story.
They ain't got time to read that shit.
Yep. We talked about that before. People. It's the same people. It's the same people. They get mad at you because they don't use the blinker or they yada, yada, yada. Like, they're the idiots. They're the ones that want the problems. If you're protesting something because you don't know how to fucking listen without all the facts, you're the problem. He's not the problem. Dave Chappelle's not the problem. He spoke about it and told the exact story. And he doesn't have any problem with anybody of any sort of anything at all. He has a problem with the people that have problems, just like we do. I don't like
people we have problems with. Oh my God. If you stay in the fucking fast lane until you're halfway through your exit, and then you just jump across three
lanes of traffic
to just swerve off your exit.
I guarantee you're
like top 5 shittiest human beings to me.
They're the same ones that don't read.
Those people. They're the same ones that don't read. I don't need to be.
I don't have time to read all day long. How long does it take you to read a paragraph? You dumb fuck.
Matter of fact, oh man. So here's my favorite thing to do on the highway when somebody's in the fast lane and they're going slow. So I will approach the person at my cruising speed. And I'll slow down, and I won't start riding their ass immediately. I'll slow down, give them the proper 2 to 3 second following distance, and I'll wait. And I'll be like, okay, well, you clearly you didn't see me coming up on you 8 miles an hour faster than you were going, which is in the mirror looks pretty damn fast. And so I'll start inching closer and inching closer and inching closer. I'm a really good driver, so I can hold the left line perfectly. So you can see me back there. I'm back there, and I'm just inching closer, inching closer, inching closer.
These are the rules of the road.
There's plenty of space in the lane to your right. I don't give a fuck.
It's in the book.
There's got a line of people behind me. If you just real quick, let me pass, and then get back in the fast lane. As long as, again,
there's signs on the road that say, get the fuck over.
Right. In most places, it's a state law.
It's a law.
But anyway.
You know that book you had to read to get your fucking driver's license?
I came up on this guy, did that, about 2 or 3 miles, and I'm like, okay, he's not going to move. He's a dick. So I'll go around them, get a decent space in front of them, and just let off the accelerator. I don't brake check people. I don't slam on my brakes or anything like that. I don't slow down quickly. I just get in front of them and start slowing down. Accelerator, I don't just take my foot off the pedal. I just decrease the percentage until I'm getting a little closer,
75 to 63.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. And I'll make him get over, and then I'll speed off just to prove a point. Well, this guy knew exactly what I was doing immediately. I hopped in front of him, and no sooner do I decrease that first 2 to 3%, he's in the right lane coming by me. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. I'm not going to let you come by me.
Vroom.
He had enough that he got by me.
You got back in front of you?
Yeah. Usually, I've had a truck do this once. I don't even know. Again, I'm a really good driver. You're about to hear in the rest of the story. But, the man put his full-size 4-door pickup in between me and this other car. And he was going so fast that he didn't even have time to slam on his brakes or the room to do it from the truck that was in front of me and me trying to close the gap. that he had to get into the emergency center lane and go around the truck that was already in front of me, so he didn't hit nobody. And I was like, yeah, again, all you had to do was get the hell out of the way. It's not hard. But anyway, so this guy, I get in front of him, start decreasing my speed. I don't even drop a mile per hour before he's already speeding back around me. I see him coming because immediately once they put their signal on and get halfway into a merge, I'm gone. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to leave him behind, and he got back in front of me and immediately brake checks me. So I'm like, oh, we're going to play this game. Again, I'm a really good driver. I can put it 3 feet from your bumper and fucking hold it there, whether you're brake checking me or not. And again, I'm a really good driver. If you want to brake check me and make me hit you 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be too much damage. I'm leaving your ass. You're not catching me, period. But yeah, so he starts brake checking me and shit. We probably get down to like 50 miles an hour, some shit like that. But the whole time I'm 3 feet from his bumper, I was like, I live here now, bro. You want to be a dick? It's like 9:30 at night. There's nobody on the highway. I came up on you at like 90 miles an hour. You're doing 71 in the freaking fast lane when there's 3 lanes open to your right.
This is also Arkansas. Arkansas is a bunch of tards anyway.
Oh, man, they suck
when it comes to driving.
And everybody is always in a hurry. I don't understand that out here. Like, what are you in a hurry to? You trying to get home to your shitty life? That's why you're such a shitty person?
They got to go get their meth pipes or something.
Right, something. I don't know what the hell's wrong with people. But anyways, to finish the story, so he's sitting here and brake checks me like a total of 12 times or some shit like that. And once he realizes that he can't shake me, he starts recording with his hand out the window. And I'm like,
oh, please drop your phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, please drop your phone.
I'm like, you're such an idiot. I was like, you're so worried about trying to record me. I bet you dropped that piece of shit phone you're recording me with. But he records me so long that I'm going through thought processes. I'm like, okay, well, eventually you're going to have to get the fuck over to get my license plate, because if you don't know anything about Arkansas or one of those states,
you don't have to have the back plates, license plate.
So recording the front of the vehicle does nothing for you, especially when it's 10 o'clock at night and all you can see is my bright-ass headlights. Anyways, they're not really that bright. I drive a
it is nighttime. So what's he recording?
He's recording my headlights. So I kind of put it over on the rumble strip a little bit. I'm like, you want to record the front of my car? Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna go home and be like, look at this dick riding my ass and not tell the rest of the story? Like,
wrap it up. We got 5 minutes.
I know, but yeah, it's just.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That was the end of it. He recorded. I followed him for so long and finally got off on my exit. But at no point did he attempt to get in the next lane and slow down and get my license plate or something like that. I'm like, so not only are you an idiot, you try to brake check me, but you're not brave enough to give me a real brake check. You just gave me like those tappas. Like, I like the people that like slow it way down. Those are fun. But 9 times out of 10.
You can just keep pushing them and they'll go into a wall.
Oh man.
You want to brake check somebody.
That was the best part. Is like, now you're recording me. At least we're doing 81 miles an hour. I don't give a shit anymore, bro.
That's all you wanted in the first place.
All I wanted was a decent speed in the fast lane. Like,
that's the ignorance of an These people are dumb. It's a privileged state where they think they world, but they've never been anywhere.
Anybody that's in the fast lane doing the standard 5 miles an hour over the speed limit and doesn't move thinks they're privileged or thinks that they have to be the protector of the fast lane.
Yeah, these ignorant people here.
If you're so mad about it, let me go by you and do my 91 miles an hour and just pray to God there's a cop up the road. Yeah. Because then I get pulled over and get a ticket.
Yeah, I've never lived
laughing at me
in such a shitty road state. Like, I've been to 9 different states and I've never, even my grandfather said this is the worst state for drivers. These monkeys don't know how to use a blinker. We've talked about this many times. I didn't know it's difficult to do this. I didn't know until I came to Arkansas. Apparently everybody's left arm in Arkansas goes numb the moment they get in a vehicle because they can't use a blinker. There's no way they could tell the 3,000-pound vehicle behind them that I'm about to slow down for 60 miles an hour to 20 to make this turn.
And that's the best part about being a freaking...
But it's my fault.
Being a good driver. Actually, I think this was the situation why that person honked at me that one time. Was because I seen him coming. They were going to go for the gap. There was a plenty enough gap. Gene Beasley, what's up?
What's up, Gene Beasley?
I'm assuming that's some kind of coin or something like that. We'll look that up here.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming to the end. You should watch it from the beginning. We came with a lot of good information. We're wrapping it up right now. Talking about some stupid ass driving.
So yeah, I see him coming. I know he's trying to hop in front of me. because there's a cool little line behind me, but it's not packed enough that he can't get in. And he just wants to get in front of me for whatever reason. So I close the gap to where he can't get in. Or it's big enough that he could be up there, but most people that can't drive wouldn't even try it. Like, you've got 3 car lengths there, but it's not big enough. So yeah, certainly enough, it wasn't big enough. And all they had to do was put their blinker on. I know they're going to come flying up and try to cut in front of me.
Just put your fucking blinker on.
And I will slow down to let you in.
It's a common goddamn courtesy.
That's all. I will give you some, and I do that so often, and it's such a taboo to people that they'll get there, they'll see the gap, they'll actually put their blinker on, and they'll see the gap finally, and they won't do it. But I'll be slowing down because they put their blinker on. And I have to slow way down to make the gap like 2 semi-trucks so they can feel comfortable getting in front of me. Like,
yeah, it is funny how people have the balls to do all the extra stuff, but they can't drive. Right. Or they're scared.
Give it to that SUV that was recording me while I was on his bumper like that, because I mean, oh man, I was probably chair to table like at 80 miles an hour, and I can understand how that could make somebody nervous. But again, doesn't make me nervous.
It's your fucking fault.
Yeah. You're the one that split around me and got in front of me and started brake checking me, and now you want to record me like I'm the problem? All you had to do is get over and let me by. And that's not me being pretentious. That's the fast lane rule. Somebody's coming up in the fast lane.
Get the fuck over.
Like, I understand if
from the beginning of road time.
It's 5:30 traffic, and all the lanes are full, and we're all NASCAR bumper to bumper waiting for the green light or something like that. I get it. You can't always get out of the way. But then even in those scenarios, I'll wait until there's a good enough gap. Again, slide over, slide back. That's all I'm asking. I'm not telling you to get the hell out of the fast lane. You don't belong here. I'm just saying, hey, bro, I got one item. You mind if I come by you real quick?
Yeah, I have never passed so many. Like, there's 3 lanes of traffic, but the 2 left lanes, right lane.
Oh,
like,
man.
What is that?
If I have to hot pass you on the right, you're immediate.
The whole group of people are fucking morons. It's like a whole cult. There's like 7 of them or whatever, and they're little cars trying to pass each other.
And there are exceptions to this rule because we've got a lot of like business type cities and stuff around in our stretch of from.
So on the off ramps.
On the off ramps, the number 1 lane, as they call it, can get a little backed up. I've seen some crazy shit almost happen.
So you slide over when there's traffic coming on, and when there's not, you slide back over to the right lane. Go to Missouri. They do that up there. Outside of Kansas City, they when it gets to an on-ramp, if you see a car coming down the on-ramp with you, you slide over. If it's clear, they'll get over. Generally, you're faster than them because they're coming on-ramp. You get back in front of them,
and that's
then
you
just flow.
Dear God. You know the on-ramp is for you to match the speed of the flow of traffic.
Yeah, you do not hit your brakes on an on-ramp. I don't know why you're talking about traffic.
Yeah, don't do 55 miles an hour and expect to just freely merge into 70-mile-an-hour traffic.
You have to be doing 70.
That's not how it works.
You go 70 into 70-mile-an-hour traffic.
Yeah.
65 minimum.
Easy. Like, yeah.
And you can get to that in the 200 feet that they've given you.
Yeah, most of the on-ramps around here are very lengthy. And I mean, shit, back where I used to be in California, there's like literally an on-ramp that's probably not even as long as half of this parking lot. I'm like, you literally have to drive a freaking nice sports car to get up to
the floor.
Oh, man, and if you're in a Camry, you are just punching that pedal through the floor, hoping you can make it to like 2/3 of the speed limit because it's that short. And then not only that, it's like most of it's coming around like a long 90-degree bend. And, you know, there are no grannies coming around no 90-degree bend at like 45 miles an hour. So naturally, by the time they get pointed straight and start accelerating at granny pace, they're barely doing 30 miles an hour in a 65-mile-an-hour zone.
People.
Like, that's just a shitty on-ramp design.
So if you guys haven't learned anything tonight, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
And invest in something.
Invest in stocks. Invest in yourself.
And don't be a dick. That's really the main.
Invest and don't be a dick. That'll make the world such a better place. There'll be more financially free people that aren't locked into their 9-to-5 slave jobs.
And they wouldn't be dicks.
They wouldn't be dicks. You wouldn't be in 5:30 traffic fucking up my day.
Yeah. And then you wouldn't be in the left lane. You see how this whole episode kind of goes together? It's all one. So if you've come from the future.
The yin and the yang, my friends. The yin and the yang.
If you've come from the future and you've watched this in the future, we much appreciate the love. Hopefully you can make it through the whole episode. You are definitely part of this team. You need to get involved. Like, subscribe, join the conversation. BabyJesus 816 everywhere on the social medias. Get this guy some love too. He's out there. He just doesn't spread as much. He follows me. So if you follow me, you'll find him, DRC. He's out there in the world too. But you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you, Atul. Thank you, Safe Moon Stoner. Thank you for Gene Beasley, who hopped in at the very end. I don't know what the shit that means, but thank you for being here. Make sure you're part of the show because I'm, again, going to keep giving away money in the future, only to the dedicated ones. So you keep sticking around. You guys can make some stuff in the future. But you guys have been great. Thanks for letting us rant. Get some Earnhub because we're gonna make some money.
Buy the dips.
Buy the dips.
Buy the dips. Anything.
Right now is a dip.
If it's in your.
I mean, Bitcoin got down to 47,000 the other day. You should have bought some dips. It's up to 51.
Say, man, if you had your whole grip right now, you could have made $10,000 in a week just buying the damn dip.
Right. But you guys have been great. Thanks for being here. And again, remember, the only you need to be is you.
And without being a dick, live it fully every day.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. We'll see you next week.
Don't
Peace.